So if you were a fan of Dream Machines from Maximum PC, then you're gonna love this, the machine from hell. So hey PCWorld fans, I'm here in front of a custom machine that is actually not called the machine from hell. The technical term is the Hölle-Maschine, because that's in German. I'm here in the PCWorld Germany offices, which are actually called PCWelt. Welt means world in German, as I understand. But I'm not alone. I actually have Chris, my colleague, eine Kollegin
hello.
From Germany.
Guten Tag.
Yeah, guten Tag. Thank you. So,
yes.
So you work at PCWelt. I work at PCWorld. Yes. We're kind of, you know, the same thing,
we're
but
brothers.
Just we're brothers. I mean, we even matched a little bit.
Actually,
you know?
yes.
Yeah. So you are one of the people responsible for this machine from hell, Hölle-Maschine?
Höllenmaschine.
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 Okay,
Yeah.
my German's fine. Yeah.
No, you're doing good.
Sehr gut.
You're doing good.
So tell me about the machine from hell, because from what I understand, this is a long-running series, kind of like Dream Machines from Maximum PC.
Yes, it's actually been running for almost 20 years. We have our 20th anniversary next year, and it was all started by my colleague, Michael Schmelzle.
Okay.
Michael Schmelzle. It's weird to pronounce this in English. Yes, he's like an OG of the scene. He's been since day one, basically, and he started this project 20 years ago because he was a little bit tired of just writing articles all day, and he said he wanted to do something. So his idea was, what if I just take the best parts you can take, like the best hardware you can take right now, and just put it all in one PC. And during the years, there were a lot of crazy builds that came out of that. And the newest edition is this one here.
I also understand that every year it's something different. And this year, you have like a theme going. Tell me about the theme of this machine.
Yeah, we're always trying to mix it up a little bit, to bring some new fresh ideas into it. Last Hölle-Maschine had like all the consoles, like the PS5, the Xbox, everything in one case with separate water cooling loops and everything. It was pretty cool. This year, our whole motto was like, we tried to deal with the whole theme of cooling. Actually, there's like a little something to this machine that you didn't see yet that we can talk about soon. But yeah, so we tried a lot of, we experimented with a lot of cooling solutions. Like we had a two-phase cooling built especially for us, like a prototype that was built by a company for us. We tried it out, it kind of worked, but it didn't get the results we wanted because we obviously want excellent cooling. But it was an interesting journey. We've been to Taiwan, checking out different possible solutions, and we ended up with something on the first look. It seems like a normal
I mean, it's just a custom loop.
It's a custom loop.
You got this nice ice cold liquid in the tubing.
You got two pumps in here, like two D5 pumps, so there's a lot of power. But actually, there's a little something back here that has to do with what's special about this PC.
Okay, well, I want to see how this thing performs. What kind of hardware is inside?
It's basically the best you can have at the moment. So so it's the 5090, the Astral one.
Okay.
It got the 9050 X3D from AMD.
Perfect.
We got like 28 terabytes of storage.
Okay.
Like the 9100 Pro. And some SATA.
This is just completely
overkill.
Out.
We got like 96 gigabyte of RAM and
huge power supply.
Yeah, the power supply that's the Seasonic Prime something. It's got 2,200 watts. So it's a little overkill, but that's part of the game. You know?
Yeah. So we'll put the full parts description down in the description.
Got two radiators. One is hidden here, and you don't really see it on the first look, but yes, so we got a 480 and a 260 there.
Nice. All right, we'll put a full parts list down in the description, just to, you know, if people want to peek inside. But I've also heard that this CPU has been deleted by the famous WAAAY.
Yeah, exactly. The Bauer, or Roman, that's his first name. He's been like a friend of our channel since many years. We worked with him together on Machines from Hell already 10 years ago, and in this one, we were also talking with him. We got the YRV Pro from him. We're gonna switch out this cooling block from Alpha Cool. We're gonna switch it to the Thermal Grizzly one.
Ooh, I saw that one at Computex. Right?
Yeah, he just it's a little bit hard to get it right now, but we're planning to switch this out. And yeah, we were visiting him in his facilities and doing the delidding at his at his company.
Well, it seems like a team effort because somebody else also did the case mod itself.
Yeah, exactly. That was Stefan Ulrich. He's a German case modder, one of the best, and he did like the case mod you see here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love the look because it actually looks kind of dirty and weathered.
Yeah,
without being like.
It was supposed to have some industrial look. For me, it's like a little bit of a mix out of like Fallout and cyberpunk vibes or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So and from what I hear, it's a project that you work on for months, and people get to experience the journey, and it all culminates at giving it away at Gamescom. Correct?
Not at Gamescom, but yeah, the USP of this thing is we always give this away in a raffle to somebody from our community. Not only this one, actually, all you see here, like the screen, the table, we got a bunch of more stuff.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, it's all about performance. So I kind of want to see what kind of temperatures is rocking, especially because at the front right here, we've got a little readout of the liquid temperature.
That's the liquid temperature.
Yeah. So why don't we fire it up, put it under some stress, see how cool this machine can get.
We can definitely do that. The question is if you want to do it just the machine as it stands here, or if you want to see the full power it can provide.
Let's start with just seeing how it is now.
Let's do it.
And then you bring out the trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's bring out the trick later.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so we loaded up Cinebench R23,
yes,
Furmark,
yeah,
of the 4K stress test. We have hardware info with a couple of graphs going on. What are the numbers we seen over here?
So on the top we see the CPU temperature, and the bottom we see the GPU temperature.
Okay.
So right now, where we're stressing both the GPU and the CPU. So because the way the loop works, it goes in the GPU first and then the CPU.
Okay.
So if you stress both at 100%, you get a little bit higher CPU temperatures.
Which makes sense.
But even then, so we're just running for like 2 minutes now, but I've been running it for longer, and usually the CPU always stays just below the 70-degree mark. 70 degree Celsius.
Yeah,
you have to translate that.
Yeah, no, 70 C works. Yeah. Also, just to be clear, you haven't done any custom tuning.
Exactly. So this is we're about to do overclocking everything, obviously, but right now this is basically stock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So stock settings, no overclock.
Even the RAM is running on 5600 MT.
Oh, okay.
So and
you can see this is baseline performance.
Baseline performance, exactly, and you can see the GPU is running at 50 degrees, 52 sometimes, but yeah, it's staying super cool because it's the first place the liquid goes.
Okay, and also one cool touch of this is that there is a readout on the front here. This shows the liquid temperature in real time.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
All right, so the liquid, I mean, we haven't been stressing it for too long, but it's hanging at about 40 C. You've tested this for longer. What was the highest you saw on this?
I think I mean, it actually depends more on the temperature of the environment than you would think. Mm-hmm. But I've seen like 47 degrees something with this kind of setup
47?
now.
All right, I mean 47 is still damn good.
Yeah.
Like this definitely. Is so your mission to bring the coolest machine out with the highest end parts. I mean, I would call it a success.
It's I mean, this is still the base version without our little gadget, and I would say the result is already pretty good. It's mainly thanks to like the very powerful pumps we have and the like huge radiator surface.
Two of them.
Yeah, 480 and 360.
Yeah, that's a lot of cooling. All right,
that's a lot of cooling.
Yeah, but somebody out there is probably thinking, 40 C on the liquid, I can get cooler than that.
Yeah.
So what? You said you had a trick, something special to pull out?
I got a little something special. Do you want me to get it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
let's hook it up.
I get it.
I'm scared. I don't know what to expect.
You actually should be scared.
Oh no. Okay, is this a whole nother PC? What is this?
Open it.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't know how much experience you have with this.
None.
This is a chiller.
Woo! Wait, so you hook this up to the loop?
Yes, so maybe we can take a look at it now.
Okay.
If you just come here with the camera, I can show you. So as you can see here, we have some exit and entry here for the liquid. Right now with this thing, it's just a loop.
Yeah.
So it just goes out and goes back into the machine. But with this quick release part, we can connect this chiller. So a chiller, that's basically, it works similar to an AC or even a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Usually people use it, for example, to cool their aquarium.
Aquarium. Okay,
Aquarium,
yeah.
and but you can cool all kind of stuff with it.
Have you tried this out yet?
Yeah, obviously, yes.
Okay.
This thing is filled with around 4 liters of water cooling liquid.
Woo.
And we can connect it with this PC now, and then we can see if we can have even lower temperatures if you want.
Yeah, it'll probably get lower, right?
It will probably get lower.
The question, yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
wondering like how much lower.
We
it
can.
get.
There are a few things you have to watch out for when you're using a chiller, because the thing is, if you get under the room temperature with the temperature of the liquid, you get that thing.
Like condensation? Or?
Yeah, exactly. You get condensation on your parts because
yeah.
the difference between the
Oh, okay.
the environment.
You
and
don't
the
want to do
liquid,
that.
Yeah. So the water in the air basically condensates on your parts, and then you can get problems.
Yeah,
obviously.
you don't want wet parts.
Yes. So there's actually a table where you can read like at which humidity and which environmental temperature you can use a chiller until there's condensation happening. But as long as we just stay around room temperature, nothing will happen. So yeah, we gotta take care of that. But
I've never done anything like this, so I'm a little scared.
Yeah, it's
but
fine.
We'll see.
Fine. Let's remember the temperature. So we got around 70 degrees Celsius
on the CPU.
Yeah, and around 60 on the GPU.
Okay.
61. Let's
Okay.
round up to 61.
All right. Yeah. And then the liquid was about 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 40.
Yeah,
It's climbing. It's about 41 now.
If this would be going for half an hour, it would stagnate at around 46, 47. I guess.
Okay.
Okay. We have to turn off the PC for that.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually, I need to get the.
Wait, this is already filled with liquid?
Yes, it's very heavy.
You don't want to drink it, do you?
Okay. So what we gotta do? We gotta put this next to the PC. You can help me if you want.
Okay. Where we put it? Like here
I
or
can just do
underneath?
it. It's fine.
Yeah, you're strong.
You can. Yeah, exactly. There we go. I gotta warn you though.
Yeah.
This will be pretty loud.
Okay.
This will be pretty
It's
loud.
okay. I can talk loud.
Also, a little hint. This is no efficient way of cooling compared to other cooling.
Oh, really?
methods.
So you don't suggest people go out and buy a chiller?
For their usual PC, for everyday PC, no. So
Well,
this
you might underestimate the people that watch this.
and that might be true. So for cooling up to 1,600 watts, around that, this takes in 700 watts.
So efficient. Would you call that German efficiency?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't want to break it.
No, I tell you how to do it.
Okay.
You can see you can push these forward.
Forward.
You
All right.
take both of them.
Uh-huh.
You just push them forward. It will jump into your hands.
And it's not going to spill out?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Both.
Oh,
Yeah.
There we
Perfect.
go. Oh, it's warm. You can feel the
Yeah,
liquid's already warm.
So this is a quick release with safety measures, so nothing can spill out.
Okay.
You can see it's like 2 or 3 drops.
And these are all Alpha Cool fittings and stuff, right?
I think so. And now we gotta watch out for one specific thing.
What do we got to watch out for?
One is entry, one is exit.
Okay.
And we can't switch these up. And I always forget which one is which, so hold these for a second.
Wait, you didn't mark them?
No, not yet. So the top one is the one going in the GPU. So
that's out. No, that's in.
that's in,
In.
that's out.
Okay, so top is in,
Bottom is
Bottom
out.
is
Can
out.
you remember that?
top is in,
Top is in.
top is in.
Top, to be top, is very in at the moment.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Let me go to the in.
Yes, just firm and fast. Yeah, exactly. That's a
Alright.
German engineering, my
There we
friends.
go, sweet. And then this should be out, right?
This should be out, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Looks good.
Okay.
No leakage.
No leakage. Nice.
The thing is,
Uh-huh.
we don't even have to turn this on yet.
Really?
We can just run the PC now. The reason is we got the 2 pumps here, 2 D5 pumps, and they are strong enough that you can even use this PC. You don't always have to plug this off if you want to use it without the chiller. It can
Really?
it will just run through the chiller and will run back.
Those pumps are already strong enough.
Yes, and
Wow.
even that helps because you have a lot more water, you have a lot
Oh,
more weight,
yeah,
so
yeah,
even that
yeah.
already gives you some extra cooling.
Okay.
Let's see if we lose a little bit of cooling from our reservoir when we turn it on, because I think I lost some water there on the Gamescom. So let's turn it on. Let's see if everything works.
We're plugged in. Oh, we're not plugged in here.
No, leave it on.
Oh, leave it
on
off
for now.
Oh, we don't
Just-
need to even plug it in.
We will, but I just want to see if everything's working fine so far. Looks good here.
No leakage.
No leakage, and oh yeah, here no leakage. So we can do one funny thing. We can start the benchmarks and everything.
Okay.
And while we are having the temperatures here, we can turn on the chiller and see how the temperature develops.
Okay. Well, first let's see the temperature without it running.
Yeah.
Just with the extra liquid, just to see where there's at. So it was 70 on the CPU, 61 on the GPU,
Yeah.
and like 40-ish
40
on the
on
liquid.
the water temperature.
Yeah. Okay.
And here we get the temperatures. So we can wait for 2 minutes now. Let it rain a little bit. But it's interesting, you don't even notice that it's throwing through an extra 3 meters of
Cable or tube.
tube, yeah.
Well,
And through the whole system there.
once again, how much liquid is in this?
I think we put in around, I would say, between 3 and 4 liters. So
Okay.
a gallon.
A gallon? Oh,
I think
okay.
a gallon,
Yeah, I know a
gallon
gallon.
is like 3 liters or something. I think so. Yeah.
All right, so we've been letting it run for, I mean, not a ton of time. Like, obviously, you've done more testing for longer periods of time, but you know, we got stuff to do. We don't got a ton of time, so I want to check the numbers now. Right now, the CPU is sitting around 57.8, so 58-ish, and the GPU. Wait, so 58. So
58.
that's like what, 22 off of when we had it, because it was 70.
It was 70, yeah.
So,
So 12.
12. Okay,
Yeah.
so 12C just from having an extra amount of liquid
Yeah.
in the tubes, and
And
then
some extra room for cooling.
oh, true, yeah. And then the GPU, we're sitting at like 41, 42. It's spiking up around 43.
Yeah, it's spiking at 43.
But I mean, that's
45 even.
That's still a drop from 60.
Yeah. I would say if we would let this run for like an hour or something, because the thing that slowly gets warmer is the liquid temperature, but it takes a lot of time. And at some point, the temperatures will rise a little bit, but it's not much.
Okay, and right now the temperature reads about 32.
Yeah, instead of 40.
Yeah, it is slowly rising, but yeah, that's still 8C cooler.
But we had 40
We were
after
40.
a few minutes already without the chiller, and
Yeah,
now we got
yeah,
it.
it's about the same amount of time. So
So-
you're saying if you kick this thing on, it's going to go into overdrive?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
We
so
can kick this thing on. It will take like about 5 minutes until it's because there's a special kind of cooling liquid in there, and it takes some time to get started. But once it gets started, after a few minutes, then it's gonna drop very fast.
Okay, all right. So can you give me a hint? How much do you think we're going to drop here? 10 more C
We could go sub-zero if we wanted to.
on the liquid
Because
temperature?
That's the thing. The difference between like all the like normal water cooling and air cooling to this is because this is like this has this mechanism of an AC with the special cooling liquid and everything. This can actually go below room temperature, and air cooling, as you know, and water cooling can't. So in theory, you could go down with that a lot. Maybe not minus, but around 0 degrees. But the thing is, with the condensation and everything I said, so we can go, we got 25.7 degrees right now in this room.
Okay.
I would put this to 26,
Okay.
just to be safe, to
Yeah,
have the
yeah.
margin. And this is as far as we can go with the liquid temperature then. And yeah,
Okay.
I
I'm
think we should
curious.
see a few degrees there.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, it will be very loud. I'm just warning you.
All
It
right,
will be
plug your
very
ears.
loud. Not that loud, but
Oh, not that loud.
enough.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. I mean, that sounds like an AC unit, like that you would have in your house.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
not that
literally
bad. It's not that bad.
It's literally working the same way as an AC unit.
All right, but we got to give this a couple minutes.
Yeah. So until this is actually going and cooling the water, the liquid, it's going to be about like 3-4 minutes. So we got to wait for that, and then we will start the temperature dropping pretty dramatically.
All right, so we don't got all the time in the world to run this forever, but we've been running about, what, 10 minutes-ish? And we are seeing a number right here that is very interesting. As a reminder, we started at 40, just with the normal cooling. We actually saw about 33. When the cameras were off, it kind of spiked up to 35 before settling back down once this turned on. And then now we're at 30. The target is 26, and we're rapidly declining.
Yeah,
at 30.
you can still see it going if you just wait like a few seconds. There you can see it dropping. Yeah, and it's at 1.
Yeah, I mean that's impressive. Okay, but then the actual components, the CPU started at 70.
Yeah.
With the extra liquid, it hit 60.
Yeah.
What are we at right now?
Right now we are at 56 and still falling. You can see the curve here. Like this was basically, we hit like 63-ish. 63 was the top we hit.
Yeah.
63 point something, and now we're at
it's still
56
going.
and still going. Yeah, this one actually crashed, so I had to restart the GPU graph.
Yeah, so
But
the
what
GPU,
rate
we had started at 60 in the normal setup, 45 with the extra liquid, and what are we at now?
We are at below 40.
Woo!
So we actually got.
Wait, you're running an RTX 5090 Astral Edition
Yeah.
at below 40 Celsius.
Yeah.
In a complete stress test with Furmark.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's absolutely crazy.
That's crazy.
As I said, it's not efficient. You're like, depending on your power bill, your power provider.
Oh.
It may be a little expensive. But
but hey, you know what? It's worth it in the name of lower temperatures.
yeah,
Dang.
it's crazy. And as I said, you could still go way lower. Like with the humidity and the temperature we have in the room right now, I set it to 26 degrees. We could go as low at 16 degrees before it starts with the condensation. Yeah, but I don't want to risk anything right now. So I think this shows it very well.
Well, I think to wrap this up, people can subscribe to PCWorld.
Yeah.
To see how these
It's
things
German,
turn out.
though.
It's in German. You should be having English subtitles soon. You know.
Yeah,
so
we're
maybe,
working on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we're working on that. I got to say though, as cool as this is, it would have been more impressive if you had two 5090s.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Maybe, but let me tell you something.
Okay.
We will still install a shunt mod.
Oh, a shunt mod.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that gonna do?
This is gonna make the GPU believe that it draws less power than it actually does, and this allows us to put more power into the GPU. So we are hoping to put maybe up to 1,000 watts into the GPU.
1,000 watts
Yeah.
into the GPU.
That should give us some room for overclocking.
Okay. Yeah. Then okay. I gotta see how those results pan out. I also the other thing I would say is that an AMD Ryzen part, you know, those are already pretty power efficient. I would have been more impressed if it was an Intel part. If you could cool
If
an
I could,
Intel part,
if we could
yeah,
cool
if you could hit those
yeah.
numbers with an Intel CPU, oh boy, I think everyone would be running out.
The problem is we're going with the most gaming performance, so yeah.
You're right.
But you're
right.
absolutely right.
Well, and hey, if you want to see the gaming numbers, I know we didn't run any here, but go over to PCWorld, subscribe, look at the numbers, all the cool content going over there. Very last thing is that you've been doing this series for almost 20 years now.
Yeah.
And we've talked about for a number of years of maybe a challenge, maybe a PCWorld versus PCWorld.
A little competition.
A little competition. Should we do it? Should we take these guys on? I mean, like I'm pretty confident that we can build something that'll beat you guys, even though you've been doing it for 20 years.
You've actually been running Big Mouth.
I have been running a big mouth. You know.
said you're gonna crush us. You said we better not.
I think so.
You said we better not.
I don't want to embarrass. I don't want to embarrass you. So just leave in the comments. Just tell them it's okay.
If you want to see that, leave it in the comments.
Should we do it next year? Maybe here. Come here. I'll come around to the other side.
Come to me.
Maybe it'll be like this. This is the preview.
This is the This is the thumbnail.
Yeah.
This is the thumbnail.
Like this. Like
okay.
Yeah. Maybe next year.
I tell you. I know you've been saying you got some experience as well yourself with this kind of stuff, but
not something like this. This is a full mod, full custom loop. Like, yeah, this is serious business. All jokes aside, like, yeah, I'm super impressed. And man, imagine if you were the one who won this.
Yes, one person will win it. 20,000 euros is the value of everything. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for giving me the tour.
Thanks,
and maybe we'll see you next year.
Definitely. Maybe with a little competition.
Competition.
Bye bye.